middleweight belt. It's about Brown avenging his own loss and James avenging his brother.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's good? What's good? Y'all know what it is and what it ain't. It's your boy Vegas Underrated. We finna go ahead and try and make it through this season. Y'all know I fuck with y'all. I appreciate y'all watching. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. Let's try and make another streak going. baby. Love. You know I love it.
The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Longhorns will kick off first, and here we go. And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Bunch formation for these receivers. The give on the counter. Powers through the defender. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. At the 45 on his way. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
On the run, it's Jackson. He breaks a tackle. And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down?
You got to love that if you're the head coach. Watching your defense and watching the big fella at D-tackle play with that kind of relentless pursuit to the football. One of the reasons it's hard to run against them is they've got everybody playing with effort. Did you see him fly to the football and make that play on the outside? That was awesome.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Big hit, the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
Saying to throw for it on 4th. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. A give to Brown. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Now on the counter. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a 1st at the 32.
What a run by their tailback, and simply one of the best in the entire country. And his ability to make people miss is the reason why, guys. That's one thing that's just not coachable. You have it or you don't. That was something they identified in him when they were recruiting him to come play in this offense, and now it's come to fruition. Defenses have such a hard time bringing him down. This defense is going to have to do a better job gang tackling as this game goes on.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to move them on the counter. Breaks into the open. And into the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Zayn throws for the tight end. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Second and long here. Sets his feet. It's Zayn. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today, because not only do they have to worry about the running backs, and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Saying from the gun on third down. Makes the grab. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Finds a man in the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Just going to keep it after the snap. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's Julian saying to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They've been really good moving the chains on third down. Now 1 yard away from another first down drive.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
The give on 4th. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Oh, he's got some space. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. First and 10 after the defense was hit with that personal foul penalty. They'll send the back in motion. Between the hashes, it's Wingo. He's loose. Touchdown, Texas! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast. You can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way through.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he's not going to take the touchback. He gets a block. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Trying to get the edge. It's Jackson. Plows through the defense. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out wide right, it's Johnson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Throwing, say it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Ball is loose.
Let
And
it
the
go.
defense jumps on it. They
Nigga.
get that turnover.
And how about the defense here? Oftentimes in these 2-minute type situations, you're just sort of in this prevent mode. You're trying to force the opponent to kick a field goal and not score a touchdown, but they're still being aggressive. They're out there still trying to make plays, and how about that effort creating the takeaway?
Good gain there, picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air, it's Manning. Under pressure, able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket from what's left in this first half. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Now here's Manning. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. March Madness. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Buckeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the return, it's Lockett. Makes a move. Oh, what vision.
Let's go. I'm a
He's
fucking
gonna get
return
loose.
specialist.
They won't get him. It's a
I'm a
touchdown.
fucking return specialist.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying
Let's
to come out of the
fucking
locker
go.
room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter
That's a kick
back
return
for a
to the
touchdown.
crib on
That
you,
is
Steve.
exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They'll go play action with Sayed.
Oh,
Throws
shit.
to the tight end. Nice
Way to
play
be
by the
right there,
defense
man.
to jar that one loose.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get...
Let's go, Colin.
Ball's out in the end zone.
Look, that's a safety.
And
Give me
they
the
are
rock.
fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss.
That's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead, he gives up the big safety.
Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Floats it out in space. Big play, takes him into plus territory.
You've been killing them boys' face with tears of joy.
Defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to
Hey, I've
steal
been
a
trying to,
possession.
Jay. I've been
badly.
trying to,
You need
you
have a
feel me?
takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
You missed my hit stick I had a little bit ago.
Here's Arts to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it down the right side. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going.
You still been getting lagged out.
The game.
Let's
I was about to say,
go.
you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
I got lagged out twice.
The kick is up and good. And put
I got
one
lagged
more
out
on the
4
lead.
times total.
Quick strike offense on that
This whole
3-play
time.
scoring drive. And
I think
they
I got
finished it
9
with an
losses.
explosive play in the passing
yeah.
game, scoring from 47
I'll take
yards
credit for
out.
5 losses, but 4 of them, I was just kicked from the game for some reason.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So
Gonna take a shot.
Give me that shit. Good shit, Masco. Good fucking shit, Masco.
Takes it the other way.
Let's go. Let's go.
Inside the 40.
Let's go. And you know I'm a return specialist. You know I'm a return specialist.
Took it all the way back to the house. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop
Pick
it.
6. Now he quit.
he is. Music rep. Are you ready? Off the stool. Smash it.
For the second round.
You're looking at me. Get him, baby. You know this now.
Huh? Bro, I was just smiling what you just did. What I just was smiling about is what you just said. I was just. Oh, I'm watching Tavo's live. Ain't nothing on my game chat. Oh, right here? Huh? No, I'm looking at Tavo's live right here, and then my chat come up right there. But I'm laughing at because Vaughn saved this nigga. He got lucky. That MMA shit, I watched the end of it. It was a brutal ass fight. I just said it was a brutal fight.
I know.
I just don't.
It's not really.
I don't fuck with MMA like that.
It's not really brutal.
Like,
You gotta know why they fight.
the only nigga I liked in MMA was John Jones.
You gotta know why they fight.
That nigga dude, he'll smoke some weed and do like whatever drug he was doing, and then go whoop nigga ass like that.
This right here, we already fought him like 2 years ago. Not even having 6 seconds.
Hey Jay, if you still in here, what is that movie you said we should watch? I still ain't watched it. You said it was on YouTube. It's kind of like another what's the name story. God yeah. And then MMA, yeah, some shit like that'll happen. You'll jump on a nigga neck and make him pin in 2 seconds and fight over. Hammer punch. That was Ashley's favorite punch. I remember she hit Tinkle with that motherfucker. She was crying so hard. Boy. Ashley, if you're my head. That shit sound like it hurt. The way he sound. I took 2 losses to my own team. I paid Texas 3 games in a row. I hate our uniforms. Like, I hate Texas's uniforms so much.
See what I'm saying? Just like, you know, it's a joke.
After 4 minutes and 7 seconds in the third round, for your winner, by way of technical
They'll whoop your ass. Oh shit, hand me that sticker. Oh, like people in Thailand was watching. That's weird. That's dumb. They let Thailand get all that money and y'all go. That's all he was gonna fight for? And like that nigga. That nigga see it. All I hear is the girl again. Again. That's why what's his name gonna be good as fuck once he catch it with Kingsley. He go.
I literally can't wait. Ooh, so good on the episode for the catch up. He probably gonna be dead. He usually running or dead.
Oh, he's running. He knew he was getting out. That nigga was gone before he got out. Cause the whole time, like when he first went into jail, you see him reading the newspaper like, oh, it's big this and Kingsley that, and then like it was like a few months before he was getting out of jail. Oh, Kingsley missing. Nobody can find him. That's supposed to be the third one. I ain't never seen that one. Because you know it's 3 of them. Yeah, that's the third one. Look, no, click back real quick. Go down. Or go over to others may watch or whatever. Oh, they got the other 2 on there. But yeah, there's an Escape 1, Escape Plan 1, Escape Plan 2, and then this is the third one. I ain't never seen this one. It sounds good. And then this nigga, what's his name? What's his name? He in everything for some reason, like random ass shit. Yeah. That nigga is in random ass movies. Like for him to be in Escape Plan, like what the fuck, nigga? You was bored? Can you play a smart tech man? Yeah, it seems like it was only, there was only one other nigga able to do it, right? You gotta have strong ass nut. You gotta have man nut. Can't have no little boy nut. You know what I'm saying? You was with a nigga for 8 years and he couldn't get it done. And I know he was shooting the club up. Then was with another nigga for 6. Another nigga for 3. He shooting the club up. You know he wasn't to make the game straight.
As soon as he stopped fucking with me, he got the
That bitch weak. He couldn't get no strong bitch pregnant. You gotta have some strong ass sperm, nigga. You gotta have some man sperm fighting through that shit, nigga. Nigga, that one right there, didn't have no problem, nigga. She was, she was, nigga, no, stop. She slapped all the boys. Everyone was slapping the boys on the way because you wanted a boy. Nope. I'm telling you, nigga, you have to have that extra, nigga. She was Hulk. She was that one that shot up in that motherfucker with a little juice behind her, like some turbo. My daughter crazy, for real. She went through it when she was coming out. She fought for her spot, nigga. She fought, nigga. That's probably why they be coming out looking all swollen and shit. Fighting with the other sperms. Fighting with, you know what I'm saying, trying to get up in there. They be coming out. Nigga, they said Ava was so black, she was gray.
Man, I seen it. But her ass is so light.
You talking about Ever? Yeah, I got that Granny Lois, you feel me? She pulled deep, nigga. She pulled from the Blake side, nigga. She like, nigga, FEZL. You can give me that forehead, I'll take that. You can give me them lips, I'll take them. Them lips cute. You can give me that nose. But I want the Blake features, the Blake eyes, the Blake athleticism, the Blake mind, the Blake kind. Oh, and the Blake hair. Let me get that too. She ain't get that piece of hair. What you mean stupid ass hair? She real nigga. Y'all ain't real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Your family, y'all was raped. We know now. Y'all mixed up around there. You feel me? It was either some Indians or some white. It was probably Indians. Y'all was probably slaves by Indians. FEZL. That sounds a little Indian, don't it? Oh, it's white? Damn. If we do our ancestry, we gonna know. We gonna know who your great grandfather is, and we gonna see he white. And your great grandmother was one of his slaves. And he hit that. And then that's where your great-great-grandmama come from, who was light-skinned. And then here come the darkness. Here come your mama. Here come you. Here come Mary. Shit, what's his name? Not even dark-skinned. Damu on Bloods. He not even dark-skinned. What's his name is, though?
He's not dark-skinned.
What's his name is? Your other daddy? He is.
You're stupid.
Your other daddy? That nigga is dark skinned. I'm telling you, him and your mama, you that color. Like you supposed to be that color. Like if it was Damu, you probably put a little light skin, a little bit more brown, like Corday color or something. You feel me? Dig it, a little brown skin. That's because he played an inside sport most of his life. Alright, so I'm not waking you up for this one, that baby.
I'm not sleeping. Just leave my ass and okay?
Oh, I got 3K. You say what?
You heard me? Huh? You heard me?
You say what?
You heard me?
You say what?
Is your thing on me?
Nah.
It's not on me? Yes, it is.
It's not.
Let me see. He's scared.
Hey, Chad. My girl crazy. But I can teach y'all if y'all want to know how.
Teach you what?
That glands.
Man.
You instantly angry. What you mean? I told Malcolm. I taught him how to do it. The glands, where it's at. To the booty hole glands?
Yeah, what you do to it?
You know what I do to it.
Exactly. Now say everything now.
That glands. It make you do that. It make you do this right here.
Put it on your fucking lips.
It make you do this right here. You feel me? Now come on. Come on. You said what? Let me see. How you say that?
Am I supposed to say thank you? Is this Shane Lowe? How do you know that? I work for them.
The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. This is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Longhorns headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking for open space. It's Jackson. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Say it. They're all over it. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Past the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Good job, Coach Lip.
Turning it on. Not the way you want to start your first
I see you,
drive,
Coach
and
Lip.
the
I
defense
see you.
forces a turnover.
I'm watching my homie live at the moment, so I can't hear what you're saying, but we live on YouTube. Vegas Underrated, one word, no space. Help your boy out, you feel me? Don't be a hater.
Manning trying to quiet this crowd. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Longhorns want to move quickly.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
And he dropped it.
Fucking God.
Like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too.
Chad, he's
That
lucky,
play,
bro. He's
not so
lucky.
much. Got to do a better job reading it.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Fourth down, Manning. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Bringing it back. Power
Good shit, Malik. Good shit. Good shit.
I think they're going to look back on this one, guys, just with frustration. Just an opportunity
coverage
that
he
your
got.
defense did the best thing they could do. Starting the game, forcing a turnover.
Nothing.
Now you get the ball, and you give it right back. So the momentum you had and the energy that was in the building, now it goes swinging right back to the other side.
What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. The run inside. It's Jackson. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Right side, it's Johnson. Runs through a man. He might have space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he's going to bring this one out.
Whoa.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
All right, I'm confident in your play because niggas cannot audible nothing.
This drive will open from the 15. Throwing Manning. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
It's complete to the right. Breaks free, and he might be gone. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Manning lines up in the gun on third down.
First down.
Could not make his way to the corner. The Longhorns had this offense rolling.
Well, not down in distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. It's inside. It's Brown. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebackers, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Arch is going to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end.
Pass interference, bruh.
Sets up 2nd and 4.
Nigga was stopping my nigga from going anywhere.
With myriad options after that big pickup on first
down.
Come
on, gang.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella.
Yeah.
I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Got his man on the outside. Open space at the 25. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
The Longhorns will hustle to the line. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. First down, right back to Brown. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. I guess the good news on that penalty is at least the defense didn't have to back up that far. It's still first and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. This quarterback part of their running game. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Here's Brown. And he surges across the line. Touchdown,
Let's go, Malik. Good
Texas.
shit. Good shit.
Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quick give. It's Jackson. Fights off the defender. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great...
Let's fucking go, Jackson. Let's go, TJ.
Turnover can swing momentum. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down
hit that shit,
or
Hollywood.
throwing away. He's got to do a better job
Hollywood,
working through his
ladies and
progressions
gentlemen.
right now.
Welcome
He's got
to the
tons
game.
of talent.
Hollywood,
He's making bad
Hollywood.
decisions.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Line gets set. First down. Handoff for Brown. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
To throw, Manning. Firing to the end zone. It's
What is he doing, coach?
Touchdown, Texas.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Sayin to throw. Left side, it's Johnson. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's going for it all. Goes high to pull it in. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Running inside, it's Jackson. There he goes. He's at the... And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional.
And he's going to be sacked, and this defense preserves the lead, and the offense is still down by 1. Coming out with it, it's Lockett. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's Brown to begin the drive.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Here's Manning to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Ohio State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Now here's Manning. He rifles one deep down the middle. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet.
God damn, how many tackles
you
gonna break?
Turn after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And I don't mind this coaching staff and their decision to stay aggressive here with the lead at the end of the first half. You've got a quarterback that, in my opinion, has earned the right to throw the ball in these situations, but you got to be better with your decision-making right there. That's a costly turnover, which now gives your opponent a chance to score some more points here at the end of the half.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Straight ahead, it's Jackson.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
A first down run in the red zone. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to the end zone.
Oh, my God.
And it's a touchdown.
Thank you. What?
Just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
fucking
Maybe a
God.
momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands.
This game's so crazy, bro.
Going for 2 here.
Way
Trying to
softer
make the
than
lead
bumpy.
7.
They got the nerve.
Say it. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it for the two-point conversion.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that two-point conversion.
From deep, it's Lockett. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense. And
He's scared, Chad.
Nice
He's
job
scared.
of avoiding the sack and picking up
He's
the field
scared.
on the run.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat and playing him like that.
The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Manning with a play fake. Throws for the tight end.
What a dot.
Right
Good
to
fucking
man
ball,
on the right.
Arch.
Shakes
Good
him
fucking
in,
ball,
he might
Arch.
take off.
Let's fucking go.
Longhorns! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. You bid on that. You bid down. That was your fault.
More athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had
no
chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
And he tacked on the extra point. This offense plenty happy enough with the
That was
results
his
of that
fault, John,
play,
yeah.
so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and
Too
decline
aggressive.
the penalty. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25.
B-E-A-G-G-R-E-S-S-I-V-E.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Let's go.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. They'll run him again. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going.
He wants to go deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And that one will give them the lead.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Manning. Turns it upfield. Breaks into the open.
And you know what time it is. And you know what time it is. And you know what time it is. Let's fucking go!
Longhorn. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again.
Turned that corner like a 200-meter dash.
Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The run inside. It's Jackson.
Look at this shit.
Ran right through the
Stop doing this shit, NC Dub, bro. Come on.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Drops back. It's Sayin. Out wide right, it's Johnson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Caught, and he's got room. They get him stopped at the 2, but it will be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal.
Look at this shit, dog. Y'all just gonna let him walk it in. Like, this shit is so fucking lame.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. Look out!
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go, Coach Lip! Let's fucking go, Coach Lip! Shut your ass up, nigga!
The interception stopped the threat, and the return...
Look how much ground I covered for that shit.
Let's fucking go.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. They want to run this quarterback. He's past the marker. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Motion from the back. Hits inside. It's Brown. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he
snags it, and there's running room. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. Tough run here. It's Brown. Touchdown, Texas! They move on top here in the fourth.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Throwing, say it. Left side, it's Johnson. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. Burrowing for yardage. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
The Buckeyes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Moves the pocket. It's Sayin. Flip it out to the back on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Buckeyes are flying down the field. Sayin unleashes one. He's got an open man. There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Buckeye. This is exactly what we expected. Blow for blow, trading punches, just like 2 elite teams should.
Yep, and great players have to make great plays in big moments, right? Step up, break a tackle, do something spectacular, and that's what the young man just did.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
This a fade.
Here comes the Texas offense. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Nothing doing on that play, and the clock will stop for the 2-minute timeout. Long way to go on 2nd down. Arch Madness. Out wide left, it's Brown. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. He's changing the play. They'll give it to Brown. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Knocked down immediately. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. Left side is Coleman. Open spaces. Past the 20. Touchdown, Texas! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And, man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing off.
The extra point is good.
On my mama.
They're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Sayin to throw. He wants a big play here late. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Unloads to the wideout. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
The second down pass, intercepted by Texas. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Hey, I was saying, is he proud of me yet? Is he proud of me yet? Is Coach proud of me yet? I hope Coach is proud of me, you feel me? Yeah. Baby. Baby. Where? Oh, my baby is tired.
Sitting beneath Pipeline Hill, California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley, it's the Texas Longhorns and the Cal Golden Bears. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Golden Bears ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lockett. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. quick give. It Smothers. Runs through a tackle. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Here's Arts to throw. Right side, it Smothers. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Quarterback changing the play. Third down from the gun, Manning makes a catch. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first. He can mark it at the 32. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he...
Intercepted in the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right? On defense, early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, you got to get the football offense. Very lucky to get that football.
The Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Jaron Chiave Sangapolatelli. Nice play to knock that one down.
How about the coverage by the defender on that throw? It was as if he knew where the ball was going to go. He practically ran the route for the wide receiver before swatting it away.
Sangapolatelli from the gun on third down. It's complete on the right side. He gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of the first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. Fourth down, Sangapolatelli. Complete out of the backfield. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was good. Deep in the end zone, it's Lockett. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Throwing Manning. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Extending the play. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. This offense has it with really good field position. And the timing just a hair off.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
All right, that's when the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
Sweep, sweep.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapolatelli can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And he had just enough to will that one home. And now the lead is even bigger. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
Number 91, set to kick this one.
He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Rush is on. Buying some time. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just get him plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
A give to Brown. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
3rd and long coming up. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. On target. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Makes a catch.
Let's go. Way to give me a little time.
Touchdown, Longhorns!
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. JKS. Out wide left, it's strong. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Back to pass on 2nd down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Sangapolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Hendricks. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Sangapolitelli escapes the pressure going right. Finds his man. It's Thomas. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the 1st down.
Shut downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. Left side is Perry. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the run. Here we go on second. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun on third down, Songa Bolatelli. Intercepted deep in his own end. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the owner.
They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more snap coming before halftime. Handoff for Brown. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Let's see if they can beat the play clock this time after the delay. It's 2nd and 11. Jaron Chiave Songa-Bolatelli.
Let's
Oh,
fucking
he's
go.
picked off. That's not the start they hoped
Let's
for.
fucking go.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Longhorn. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick six. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well, with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
And he added the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Just your overall thoughts after this joint practice now that it's wrapped up.
Yeah, well, first of all, it was great. 20 minutes first. It's your favorite car.
Here comes the Golden Bear offense, ready to start this drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's the unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Golden Bears in the hurry up.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Let's get it. Tommy, let's start us off. Brian, just your overall
Tonga Politelli from the gun on third down.
Yeah,
Looking
first of
down
all,
the
I was
middle.
appreciative of Sean
And it's
the
picked
entire
off
Rams
for the
organization.
third
We just
time
have a great
today.
relationship. We work well
Turning it on.
Let's fucking go.
Touchdown, Texas. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Chippy at times. Between two very competitive football teams, so love the work. We'll go back and see the film. I know Justin Barron had a great day, but overall I thought I was very pleased with the work.
What did you make of what your offense was able to do?
Again, we're pretty talented. I thought, again, we spread the ball around pretty well. They're a very good coverage unit. There's a lot of similarities with what they do defensively to what we do. But I thought we spread the ball around pretty good. I thought George had a really good day. And overall, I was pleased with the way we moved the line of scrimmage.
These guys on the defense. Sean, I just talked about, hey, remember what happened to us last year?
Sure.
In this scrimmage. How big is that to say our defense will be a lot better, especially against this?
Yeah, I mean, we're a different defense. You guys know that. I mean, you can look at us on paper and see we're a different defense. Having practice against us every day, the mentality and the mindset of the defense is different. So I think that's great. They challenge you a lot of different ways. They're a very, very physical run team. They run the hell out of the duo play where they just gap things down and the ball usually bounces to corners and Kyron Williams, and those guys are very physical. Matthew Stafford's got an unbelievable ability to get the ball out of his hand fast, so they're hard to get home on. But a few guys jumped out today. Quinn Williams, I think we probably should keep that contract. I think that was a good contract for us. Thrilled about him. What he's brought to this team from a leadership standpoint can't be talked about enough. He wanted to be here. It was all part of the grand scheme. We had the big trade to try to figure out something like that, and couldn't be happy enough for them. I thought it was a battle. Yeah, they had their plays, we had our plays. It's what a joint practice should look like. I wanted to kind of see these guys, all of them compete. I wanted to see us play fourth down defense. I wanted to see us play third down offense. I wanted to see us in the red zone. I wanted to see us have red zone defense. And so I let the coordinators call it. Clayton, I thought, did a really good job of spreading the ball around. A ton of respect for Coach Shula. Nate Shalee's going to be an incredible offensive coordinator for Sean and his guys. But all in all, I got my steps in today.
Did you happen to see George Pickens make you final?
I did not, but that doesn't surprise me. How far did he kick it? Should he beat the backup to Aubrey? Okay, we'll take a look at that. Did they throw a flag? Yeah. Okay, well, probably, a little bit more of it. Okay. And there's I worry about his toes. I worry about him jamming his toes. There's sandbags in there. But our guys have fun out here. Like I said, I want them to do that. When you're playing real games, we can't do that. We can't shoot ourselves in the foot.
Quinn's contract, something you bring up to the team, like, everybody sees it. Was it not the contract is in the
Nestled in the Rocky Mountains. Folsom Field in bold.
It's
the TexasLonghorns and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Guys?
Holly, thank you.
I was alerted by our strength staff that the guys wanted to run 20s, and wow!
Get your grubby little mitts off my car, the salesman barked. It's a Lamborghini, not a dumpster
truck. The Longhorns ready to kick it away first.
It's my anniversary. I wanted to surprise my wife with something special. Guys like you don't drive cars like this. You clean them.
You'll bring it out. It's Gibson.
Maybe take her out in a
I know he
dumpster
thinks
truck.
he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops
You're
at
a
the 14.
salesman, right? Now show me the car. Loser, the salesman's bad. I work for people who can afford luxury, not for a broke nobody like you. I've got the cash. Charlie shot that, bringing out a wad of cash. And I'm not leaving this is.
Headed outside. It's Welch. Stopped right there.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Steven snapped. Hand over the Lamborghini keys to that man. Now. To that guy? The manager scoffed, glancing toward Charlie. He looks like he wandered in by mistake. That
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Who do you think keeps this place running? You do, Mr. Steven.
Here's Lewis to throw. Moving out to the right. Fires to the wideout. And that was too high and too wide. Out of bounds and incomplete.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off. But I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
I'll make sure this show.
Really nice job to get us past the 6, pick up the first down at the 30.
Have a rental to come back to.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to...
Looking for a huge play.
Let's go!
And the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
This defense talked about it. We want to set the tone. We don't want to give up big plays. First drive, the offense tries to accomplish that. It's a big play offense. Defense does a great job staying at home, staying disciplined, and getting the INT, creating some early momentum in this football game.
I think so. I think that's what we're all finding out. Yeah, this year we're doing two. You know, we're going to do this one, and then a week from now we're going to
running inside. It's Smothers. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feast him? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sidelines. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Gary has a rock whoever it is, it's good to see guys that have different, pass rush moves. And
on third down, here's Brown. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, give up the run.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
Like I said, I'm not going to shy away from it. He's one of the most talented tackles I've ever been around. And so he's just got to put it all together. And I think you see a young player.
Got him downfield.
That's a great thing for
They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks. And the fourth down decision pays off big time. The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming.
He's talking about our defense. He can say
a give to Brown.
And this is where it starts to really...
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
And they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop.
If you need cash now, just go to Lemgo. All you need to do
now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts.
It won't affect your credit score.
After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Need to put in your social.
All right, some of y'all may know I picked up a new hobby this offseason.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Now there's a much more simple and cost-effective way to do just
They'll
this.
run the counter.
That is
can't get him to the ground.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And the Longhorns will try to punch it in on first and goal.
First time going against, another
try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
But started off, obviously hitting the runs. So some things were physical. It's hard to tell exactly what a gain is, when guys aren't going to the ground. But then as it developed, getting into the red zone, even the 2-minute there, getting called down where it looked like he's right at the sticks. Just part of practice.
The ball will come out from the 25-yard line.
Yeah, for sure. I think that was probably the stronger 25-yard period of the day for us. And so that's good. Obviously, coming off of the struggles in the last year, it's good to see. And even though we got things in our back pocket that we're not going to pull out just yet. And so most definitely.
Out wide right at Young. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down.
We had the winning reception going into George there, which can get cleaned up very simply. So,
dumps it to the back.
Just does great things.
Intercepted a first half turnover can swing momentum. Breaks into the open.
Yeah, those guys do a hell of a job just getting open. Credit goes to them and the way that they treat their craft and the way that they just get better each and every day. And it makes my job easier. And ultimately, it's about, for me, just communicating with them what I'm thinking,
early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
Getting after, so it's cool to see just that energy.
He'll bring it out.
That identity continue. And
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line.
We'll see him when we see him. Obviously, we have some protections in here. As we
rush right in his face. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Yeah, this definitely is the same work.
With the catch, it's at coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Need the preseason, so these reps are just as valuable as any preseason game.
And they've done themselves.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Got room on the return.
Conditions on that. People at the beginning of the year, said we're going to do the best conditioned team, most conditioned team.
Defense gets the pick 6.
It's simple. Demo came up to me and asked me,
what a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception.
Yeah, when you're conditioning, you just play faster, you play better, you think faster, you think quicker, you react quicker. It just helps. If you're the most conditioned team in any fight, you're going to have a huge upper hand throughout the whole game, not just late in the game. And so if we can steal that advantage, why not try? Yeah, I said good. It wasn't great. Us with our expectations and standards, we want to go out and we want to dominate. But this is another NFL team and a good NFL team, and made some changes on their defensive side as well to get stronger. So it was a good matchup. Some back and forth. As I said, it started out maybe not as fast as we wanted to, but then again, when it's a run period, it's hard to tell who's going to the ground or what's a real tackle and not. And then ultimately, I felt like we got it going and finished with a good day.
My CD got started after the end of this year. And we was going at it with what is about him and this takes us down the day.
Yeah, I guess I'll start the fight with him early if we need to in the locker room. I didn't necessarily pay attention quite to that, but we got a lot of guys with a lot of fire, and
glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Texas Longhorns. We stay Dave Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Any chances of giving defense?
The Longhorns will kick off first, and here we go.
Super blessed. super thankful. Hell of a teammate, one of the best I've been around. Obviously, between the lines,
Fielded in the end zone is Wingo.
We're always
pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
So it makes practice fun, but at the same time, he's exactly the leader that you want, exactly the leader that, when he speaks, it's heard, but he doesn't even have to say anything, and he's leading every moment that he steps into the building by the way that he carries himself, and just being a pro is pro. And so to get him locked in for an extended time is everything. It sends a message not only to the team, but the young guys.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Now here's Manning. Turns it upfield. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
We know when to stay here.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get that rhythm. Find that time with the wide receiver.
We just really are. Like I said, it was just me and the conversation. Mentioned it to the rest of the guys. I don't think even one person said anything different about
the Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short.
That's just what you want. Guys all committed to the same goal. Just thankful that we were able to grow like that.
Straight ahead, it's Brown.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Showing off the line. Looking for room at the 40. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Got the back over the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked first down.
I love offensive coordinators. They're not afraid to be aggressive early in games. And how about that? Dialing up a shot right away in the first series, trying to seize the momentum.
From the spring up until now, it's good to hit a different color jersey. We feel like we've been going at it with our offense, and they were the best in the league. So getting to see what we got versus the top offense, and put stuff in perspective. So just a block, that we building on. So it's gonna feel good to go and correct the things that we correct. And shut a whole crowd up.
One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive and you handle your
really close up. I trust our trainers. We know they do a lot of high-handling stuff. They run game. Sean McVay.
And strange one possession in
certain angles where they line and correct
that
the
was
extra
really
gap in the run
impressive
game.
from an
So put a lot
execution
of
standpoint
different
too. Obviously,
bits
you
for the defense that we
those
ain't seen
plays
in
on
a
your
minute. So
first possession. You practiced them all week.
More about
It
trusting
was
our
so
trainer today than
important,
trying to do the extra.
especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football.
Every day, even going against our offense with stuff like this, this is going to help me get back into game shape, game ready. Actually getting right reps like a game time format, game type format out here. Adjustments, making corrections on the field, coming back to the sideline, talking to CP and Coach Simons, and going back out there and making sure we don't make the same mistake twice. So it was definitely like in real time, right reps out here. So
and after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
It was more so like slowing our feet down. We know they got some good boot games off of their run, so it was more so like, all right, make sure we're slowing down on the backside, seeing in front of the formation rather than reacting to what we're seeing at that point, just, kind of knowing what you're getting. So they came down, it's kind of like the first series, of the game. We come out, they script some good plays against us, but I felt like once we started settling down,
now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Takes the easy one to the back. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
So it's like, we know we're going to be just, easy come in, handle our work, and get back on the bus, not break a sweat. So we got some good work in, but I feel like it was good for, them to see, what we got on our side of the ball as well. I know it's a completely different than when they came to Oxford last year. Definitely had a field day, but it felt good to come out here and
able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every day. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
We do that.
Swapped immediately.
Put on for the
and that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best boxers.
Makes a tackle, and he might have room. That will be enough to move the chains and get him a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To throw, Manning. Finds his target down the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
He let me call a couple plays there.
Defense in press coverage.
See how I felt, and I felt like the connection is there, the chemistry was there. We were both saying the same thing on the field, coming to the sideline, talking to him. We were both saying the same thing, so it's good to kind of feel how he is and kind of simulate a game type stuff, going against a different opponent.
To the air,
just like he is in the meeting room and then other practicing against ourselves.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting the scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on the score in this next possession.
Big lanes coming in, making plays. So, that feel good, especially, as a vet in the room, knowing that our coach and our trainers, it's showing up on the field. And I know that make Coach JJ happy. But like I said, it's just something to be
and the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry up.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Changing the routes with his receiver.
But I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here, bro.
Here's Manning to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down.
On a scratch.
This time it's complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. Guys, it is
Prize Picks is America's #1 sports picks app, and it's the easiest way to win cash while you're watching games. Here's how it works. You pick more or less on 2 or more players, and you lock it in. That's it. Total. Use code. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Speakeasy Sophisticated Sports Talk with the best in the game. I'm the large human being, nicknamed Jerry Stand behind the mark here in East. And I'm joined here today with 2 of my favorite OGs. One of them, my extra favorite. He signs my checks, and he tells me what to do. Emmanuel Hunter in the building. How we doing today? People, it has been an incredible day. If it hasn't for you, then hopefully we can turn that around. Welcome to the Speakeasy, my friends. Welcome, listeners who first time watching and consider us your online family. You are not just nameless or faces behind the keyboard, but you are actually somebody that we love and we pay attention to. If we've done anything for y'all, it would mean everything to us. If you want to hit the subscribe button, after that, hit the like button. Just jam your fingers on the like button and push those further to the algorithm. And beyond that, we know in the midst of this world, y'all could literally be doing anything with your time, and you are hanging out with us. I know I say it every night, but I will never, not for one moment, take it for granted. Caleb, do you have the screenshot? I think we need a round because CJ Stroud's in the middle. No. Wonderbar incarcerated youth behind the touchdown. Well, maybe they thought that they kicked it into the end zone. They rushed us the first time. Come on now.
Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed and you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning 6. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom.
I'm used to brothers going to jail and coming out and being different, you know what I mean? No doubt. It's an opportunity. No doubt. A lot of times guys in jail, they don't give him a chance to get a job. Right, you're right.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line.
Also joining us here in the Speakeasy, a gentleman that needs no introduction. You already saw him. 2-5 Sports' his own, and also he's starting a gridiron gang. If you remember, like the movie that The Rock was in, a football team full of incarcerated individuals going up against the guards. Head coach LaShawn Shady McCoy in the building. How are we doing today? it's your boy. Listen, feeling good, feeling pain. Listen, I'll tell you one thing, man. 2-5 Sports.
A little more space to open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down.
I'm happy to be here, man. Listen, I'm so thankful for this job.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitching catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket himself. He wants to throw the football.
You know what I mean? Look, bro.
And they're driving for a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already. He's got to do a much better job of this decision.
And Kyler Murray, the starting quarterback, and he wants to start. So let me know what day, because I'm bringing him in here.
Back moving.
Also joining us here in the speakeasy, the lowest paid member of the team.
Inside the 25.
Where is that play?
The man with an extraordinary forehand, Jimmy Neutron size, some people say. So Trey in the building. How we doing today, Rocky?
And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him. He's too fast for him. Continues to make catches. Continues to tee up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Motion from the wide receiver.
When the kettle's black, the pot need be quiet. Not what you just saying, bro. Your forehead is starting to expand.
Knocked out of bounds and sticking with that running game as they get deeper in the red zone.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing its outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
I'm proud. It's the size that I'm going out right now. That's like, it's just getting there. The older you get, the bigger it's going to get. But that's normal. That's just Here starts the show. Here goes really big. I do know a lot about big. Let's talk about small. Kyler Murray has been announced as quarterback 1 for the Minnesota Vikings. This after a very short-lived quarterback battle with J.J. McCarthy. Kevin O'Connell named the starter before the first preseason game. Kyler Murray will be the Vikings' 4th different Week 1 starting quarterback in 4 years, joining J.J. McCarthy, Sam Darnold, and Kirk Cousins over the past 3. Do you guys believe the Vikings made the right decision? Not only did the Vikings make the right decision, they made the right decision at the right time. Stop dilly-dallying, stop stalling, make the decision that you know Kirk Cousins, not Kirk Cousins, Kyler Murray. He's going to say Kirk Cousins. Kyler Murray will dominate in Minnesota because all the previous quarterbacks that Kevin O'Connell has coached that have legitimate potential, they dominate. Sam Darnold,
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking,
24
make some plays. It doesn't always
Kirk
work that
Cousins,
way.
29 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, 4,500 yards. And Kyler Murray is the most talented quarterback that Kevin O'Connell would have coached as a head coach up to this point. So if you see what Kevin O'Connell could do with Sam Darnold, y'all. Sam Darnold, same individual that was seeing ghosts. You see what Kevin O'Connell can do with Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins has 1 playoff appearance in his career. He came into the league at the same time, a 15-year career, and has 1 loss in the playoffs in his career. Imagine what Kevin O'Connell could do with Kyler Murray. I also love he's getting Kyler Murray at the right time. Kyler Murray doesn't have such a stench of bad on him that would be too hard to remove. It's not like he has a scarlet letter. He's had some rough seasons in Arizona beyond the shadow of a doubt. But his first 3 years in Arizona, he was good.
That's me.
Interception number 3 on the day.
GG's, my boy. GG's. I see you up there in Heisman. I see you again up there.
Once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was walking in on him.
Better and better and better. Then you could suggest Cliff Kingsbury departs, he plateaus, then he kind of stagnates since then. I think Kyler Murray is the one quarterback I would buy the most stock in this year. You can buy low and you can sell incredibly high for fantasy owners, for football fans. I think Kyler Murray goes out there and has 44 to 4,700 yards, 32 touchdowns passing, maybe 12 picks.
He ain't gonna bet that. That's some TV. He ain't gonna bet that.
I bet they're crazy numbers.
What you want to bet?
Give me, you just don't do this. Give me, you just said it. What are we sticking at, though? I said if I gave you a range. 100 yards, 32 touchdowns, I bet it. Bro, no pressure. What do you want to That's cool. Quick stat. All right, now that you guys shook on that, because I'm all for Acho losing his money. He's never had a 4,000-yard passing season or 30 touchdowns.
And he never will. That's not what he does.
But look at what Sam Darnold did before he met Kevin O'Connell. They're two different quarterbacks, right? I mean, I'm not a kid, though. Connor's talented, but everything I learned that everything you talk about is always about talent. Talent is talent. That Sam Darnold is one thing he can do. Right? Goes to the wideout.
Running rampant in college football 27. He's cheesing.
Let's go.
Memorial Stadium. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Texas Longhorns. We stay with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. This conference matchup between two teams that do not like each other very much is a great way to get things started here in the conference. I'll keep you posted on the energy and atmosphere at the half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Longhorns headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. A rather underwhelming start as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. From the gun, it's Smothers. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled. Palmer, you got a #1 receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up? But a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback, David, that's one you just got to give that one to the defense and say, good call. You doubled my best receiver. I got to go somewhere else with the football. And you're going to get opportunities to throw this guy the ball. He's one of the best in the entire country. You just got to be a little bit.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Manning from the gun on third down. Uncorks it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
That's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. He'll pull it down and run. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Throwing Manning. Turning it on. He's at the 20. Slippery slide. Found his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
And there you see his playmaking ability. Golly, like for a quarterback to be able to do this and just just take off and outrun a defense. It shows you how athletic these guys are. They're big-time playmakers. And the moment the defense doesn't focus on them, they'll take off and they'll take it to the house.
Coming out with it, it's Wingo. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Unloads to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Arch is going to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Nice job rallying there by the defense. That's a play they needed to make. They're trailing. It's still early.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Manning to the air again. Unloads to the wideout. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. From deep, it's Wingo. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Gets open down the middle. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Well, we knew this defense was going to be physical in this game. How about that hit on the tight end after a nice gainer preventing him from getting the first down?
Wide receiver going in motion. RPO complete. Nice move there. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. First down for this offense. To throw, Manning. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
To the air, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on.
A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Texas Longhorns against the USC Trojans. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Lincoln Riley before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Trojans will kick this away and start us off.
Coach made to not make J.J. McCarthy the starter.
Can the returner
but make Kyler Murray the starter? I don't trust him at all. So you're not trusting him makes perfect sense. Why would you? But let me see if I can convince you. Kieran, pull up Sam Darnold again. I want to get ready to show the world. So Sam Darnold played, I believe it was 5 or so seasons, maybe 6 seasons before teaming up with Kevin O'Connell. Can you hit that X button before we get full? 6 seasons. Rome, take this full if y'all can. So this is Sam Darnold's statistics prior to teaming up with Kevin O'Connell. Sam Darnold had never thrown for 4,000 yards in a game, in a season. He had 2,600, 3,000, 2,200, 2,500, 1,100, 300. And then he sees Kevin O'Connell,
And all of a sudden, he goes from a previous high of 3,000 to 4,300. A previous high of 19 touchdowns to 32 touchdowns. Sam Darnold went from seeing ghosts to now seeing playoff appearances. If Kyler Murray can't see, I'd rather you not see than you see Casper. I'd rather you not see than see all these different types of ghosts. So, Shady, you're not wrong, and I'm not going to sit here and try to act as though Kyler Murray has been dominant, but I have seen Sam Darnold be bad.
Yeah, I ain't been wrong in like 4 years, and I'm only there for 2. This is the thing. If you're watching the numbers, right? He has 545 attempts, and he has 477 attempts. Sam Darnold, do you feel comfortable with Kyler Murray throwing the ball that much on your team? If Kevin O'Connell would say yes. But see, you keep throwing his name out there, right? But he's the type of coach where he wants his quarterbacks to help him dissect the defense, understand the coverage, and throw the ball. That ain't what Kyler Murray does best. Sam Darnold's best is reading coverage, seeing the coverage, seeing the receiver, throwing the ball. That's at his best. Kyler Murray at his best, scramble around, make a run. Scramble around, make a pass.
Is there a possibility we haven't seen Kyler at his best? Because that's where I think I disagree with you. I think you're assuming we've already seen the best of Kyler. And I'm saying, wait a second, 2-5. What if we have? What if there's a world where Kyler Murray can drop that QB 30% of the time instead of 10%, and then he can do the scrambling stuff? What if there's a greater Kyler sitting down?
Listen, man, I love that. How optimistic you are about this situation. All I'm going to say is this, though, bro. And I think Kyler Murray is a really good athlete. I don't think he's that good of a quarterback. I've been preaching that even when he got to Arizona. I said, I don't like this draft pick. You drafted the number 1 pick overall. It's 5, 8, 9, whatever it is. A quarterback for a franchise? It didn't work out in Arizona. Yo, this is another thing that we're not talking about. A quarterback is a leader. Quarterback's somebody, no matter how good you are, right? Because, I don't think Sam Darnold is some great quarterback. I really don't. But I do know this. They think he's a leader, somebody you can count on. You forget, these guys put in Kyler Murray's contract, yo, we want to pay you money only if you watch a certain amount of tape. Now, you play football, and I expect you know this.
Crazy.
Bro, imagine a world where the freaking starting quarterback, they got to ask and pay him to watch tape. The quarterback's their only player that stays long in the facility like the coaches.
You're right.
That's scary for me. That's scary.
That was 4 years ago.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, no.
Change, people grow, people mature.
How do you know that? Because this ain't a book we reading. This ain't something we studying. Dude. You don't know him that well like I don't know him that well.
Facts.
And the last thing you do know about is a franchise saying we want to pay you.
At the 25.
And in the situation with Kevin O'Connell is great. You have one of the best receiving duos with Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson in the entire league. You have one of the best play callers and quarterback-friendly play callers in the entire league with Kevin O'Connell. His first season, when he had Kirk Cousins has never really been a winning quarterback in the National Football League. He goes 13-4 his first season and throws for 4,500 yards. Sam Darnold, in his one and only season with the Minnesota Vikings, they go 14-3. He throws for 4,300 yards. I think Kyler Murray is a more talented quarterback than both of those guys. And if Kevin O'Connell has shown in the past, he can take talented quarterbacks that maybe have not been completely unlocked. He can do that with Kyler Murray as well. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. And I understand the hesitancy to jump on the Kyler Murray bandwagon. But I think if there is ever a situation for him to go out there and ball, it's going to be the year with one of the best offensive minds and quarterback-friendly offensive minds in the entire league, and a one-year contract worth $1.3 million where it's, hey, it's now or never if I want to be a starting quarterback in this league. With that much talent, he has to take it serious.
This is the problem, that y'all not listening. It's like y'all not hearing me. Y'all keep talking about talent. Kyler Murray's issue ain't talent, Karen. The reason why he didn't do well over there in Arizona is it was a talent? What was it?
It could have also been scheme. It could have been scheme. It could have been situation. That's what I'm saying. It's not just the talent, though. So what you think? I think it's a combination of a lot of things. I think it's him not taking it as seriously as he should have earlier on. I think it's a coaching changing thing too. They now have a new head coach in Arizona as well. I think it's been a lot of things. I don't think it's just one thing. I don't think it's just all Kyler's fault.
Cool. Well, what about when you watch Kyler though?
Forget the other stuff. Yeah, you watch Kyler. What's the problem? There's still flashes of it though. I think there's a lack of consistency. It's a lack of consistency. That's what it's what though? It ain't the talent part that's lacking. You can throw the ball through the roof. You can run around. What is it? Reading defense. All right, let's get with the malarkey. What we talking about? Y'all playing around. The niggas going with Sam Darnold and Kirk. I'm not here for a long time. Sam Darnold was seeing ghosts. He wasn't a great reader of defenses. He couldn't even understand defense. Yeah. Dude.
Looking to throw.
All right. What I'm saying is, because you keep giving me two different people. So which one is it? When I watch Kirk Cousins and I watch Sam Darnold, they have similar traits, correct? Yeah. Drop back passes. Drop back passes. Yes, but Sam couldn't, so I can't give you that. I'm not going to say that. What I'm not going to do is act like Sam Darnold can't read at all, even when he was saying ghosts. The saying ghost shit came from, I'm getting sacked, I'm getting nervous, I'm seeing guys around my face. That's what saying ghost means. Saying ghost is not seeing bad coverage. No, seeing ghosts is I can't assess the defense that fast. No. There's like 13 defenders out there. Seeing ghosts, because this is an offense term, not a defense term. Hold up the clip. Seeing ghosts is, bro, I'm gonna get my ass kicked, right? I'm nervous to pull the trigger. Guys get close. I think somebody's around me. That's seeing ghosts. That's seeing ghosts. As a running back, it's something where you get your ass kicked. Oh, shit, I thought I seen a guy there that wasn't. That's what seeing ghosts is. Seeing ghosts like, yo, I thought it was a D-back, but it was a ghost. No, that's not what that means. He played for the Jets. Yeah. You know what? Should I call a quarterback? That's what I'll do. Can I be honest, though? This supports my argument that I've been making about quarterbacks for years and years and years. And Sam Darnold over the last 2 years has proved it right. And I don't care what Shady says. Situations matter with quarterbacks. A number one overall quarterback can go to a place terrible. If Cam Ward doesn't produce this year, I mean, obviously his situation's gotten better now with the real number one, but it wasn't surprising to me that he wasn't able to perform last year. If he turns out to be an amazing quarterback this year, it's because the situation was different around him. It's the same thing that happened with Drake May after his first year going into his second. The situation matters with these quarterbacks far more than people give it credit. And I agree with that, and that is why I think if I were to answer Shady's question, if I was to answer Shady's question, I would say Kyler's biggest issue is immaturity. I was talking to one of the greatest players in the history of the NFL and asking him about Kyler, and he was just saying like, bruh, honestly, I couldn't relate to him, and B, like, he didn't take the game seriously enough. He was like, I couldn't relate to him. He was much older, and B, he was like, bro, he just didn't take the game seriously. Like, after practice, I'm trying to catch. He's gone. He just didn't take the game seriously enough. I think, though, Shady, an 8-year vet Kyler is way different. I think, to Shady's point, I do not know, but I think an 8-year vet Kyler is going to be way different than this young. He's also desperate, though. You can't not take it seriously now. You're never going to start another game in the NFL if you don't take it seriously this year. Second time, look, that's what it is. Look, we have to keep the show pushing. The Christmas Day schedules have been released in the month of August. Shams put out the NBA schedule. They have the Spurs at the Knicks, the Heat at the Celtics, the 76ers and LeBron James making his return to Los Angeles against Luka and the Lakers, the Thunder at the Timberwolves, the Nuggets at the Warriors. A crazy slate of games on that Sunday, but the NFL schedule is also looming. On Christmas Day, you'll have the Packers taking on the Bears, the Bills taking on the Broncos in a rematch of the AFC Championship. We'll also at night have the Los Angeles Rams taking on the defending Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks, a rematch of the NFC Championship as well on, Seahawks. On Sunday, Christmas night. Fellas, this is a crazy slate of games on Christmas. We are going to be having a blast watching all of these games. Who do you guys believe now is the king of Christmas? Is it the National Football League or is it the NBA? Shout out to basketball. It's the NBA, and it's not particularly close. And kudos to basketball this year because they realize they got to come with it. Here's why I say it's the NBA. The NFL on Christmas Day is not putting out their biggest stars. Maybe Josh Allen is the biggest star playing on Christmas Day. The Seattle Seahawks don't have a star. If Aaron Donald comes back, that's an interesting storyline. As great as Matthew Stafford is, Matthew Stafford's not a star. And so, to me, when I look at the Green Bay Packers, maybe Caleb Williams, probably secondarily to Josh Allen, the NBA is putting out LeBron James, Luka Doncic, Victor Wembanyama, the New York Knicks, and then sub-tier, Steph Curry, apologies, Nikola Jokic. The NBA is putting out, even if you just add up the cumulative MVPs of leagues that these leagues are putting out. The NBA is putting out Steph Curry MVP, Jokic MVP, Giannis MVP, LeBron MVP, and I'm not counting the multiples because Steph Curry, I believe 2, Jokic, I believe 3, Giannis, I believe 2, LeBron, I believe 4. I'm not counting the multiples. The NFL is putting out matches
within the series. They're so important to establish momentum. Now you've got to take that momentum.
So, obviously, the NFL is the NFL. It's going to get bigger viewership. But if you're talking about, like, Kieran, who put out a better product for them, it's not particularly close. It's not even close. It's not close.
I think you're dead ass wrong. Yeah. I think you're wrong.
I thought it was going to be
Giannis. I think you're wrong. I think MVPs and superstars matter. Every person that you just named on the NBA side has far more Instagram followers than any of those players on any of those NFL teams. Still watching football. When that game between the Packers and the Bears comes on, I'm watching that game. We only get 17 NFL games a season. We get 82 basketball games. Now, I will be watching the Spurs and Knicks. Absolutely. I'll be flipping back and forth. I'm going to do the two mods because I'm a sports fan. But if you told me, gun to your head, you can only watch one of these games, picking the NFL every time. I only have 16 other opportunities to watch Caleb Williams play regular season football.
You wouldn't watch the Lakers and the Sixers because that to me is actually the most inspiring one.
He's for sure
going back to LA.
His Luka
Doncic, and then mind you get to see a huge test of the 76ers. Like to me, that's the one.
I'll tell you what my TV's doing. Noon, I'm cutting on Spurs.
You can only watch one game at a time. Give us your schedule.
Okay, I'm telling you what's going to happen during each hour. Noon, I'm cutting on that game, Spurs and Knicks. As soon as that Bears-Packers game comes on, if I can only watch one, I'm flipping to that. I don't care about the Heat and the Celtics. I'm watching that all the way until the Bills and the Broncos start.
And then 30 minutes later.
The Bills and the Broncos start, I'm going to cut it to 30 minutes later. So it might be Bron's last season.
30 minutes later.
30 minutes later. Absolutely. Then after that, I'm starting the OKC and the Minnesota game, and I'm cutting that 15 minutes later, I'm cutting that to the Rams and the Seahawks. And I'm finishing the night watching the Rams and the Seahawks, and maybe catching the tail end of the Warriors and the Nuggets game. What about you?
I don't think this is close to us football. There's the reasons why. So, first of all, the NBA's throwing their best out there, right? They're throwing their best. But as you know, the thing about the NBA is I don't even watch the regular season like that because I know it's not their best product. There's going to be a whole bunch of fouls called, all the guys not hustling, guys been hanging out at night. The real basketball is in the playoffs. The games you got in the finals with the Knicks and the Spurs, bro, that's the basketball we love.
That's true.
That's why the viewership always goes up for basketball late in the season. But for us, though, for example, the Bears and the Packers, I don't know who you're going to consider a star or not, but that's been a rivalry for years that people can't wait to see. And they're going to watch that. And you know what? That's going to be good product. It's going to be good product. No matter if it's playing for, playoff spot or not, it's going to be good product because that's how the NFL is. Every week you give up the best. Let's go down to the Broncos.
And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
On a scratch.
That touchdown was vital.
What did you expect?
Now they cut it to
Switch to Verizon. Get iPhone 17 Pro and the latest iPhone every year. All for $80 a month.
The ball to start the third quarter. If they're going to go down and get another score, now
it's not a rivalry, but they did play the playoffs last year. The Bills did lose. That's going to be a big game. And the best one is the Rams versus the Seahawks. You talk about superstars and Matthew Stafford and Sam Darnold, which is not a superstar. But it's always a great game, a great rivalry game, divisional game. So my point is, for y'all to put out to y'all best with the Steph Currys and Lucas and the Sixers, I love all that. The product can't compete with the NFL's product. That's the biggest. That's a good point. Let me ask you this though: is it an unfair competition? Because are you comparing Week 17 football versus like Week 3 basketball? Maybe a more fair competition. Because Shady's right on the product of it all. If it was all playoffs, now does that change it? Because to me, like, you're right, Shady. You're right. But I am curious, even when you think about the T-Wolves. Ant-Man, LaMelo, I want to see them versus Shea and J-Dub. Like, they put out their best product.
Those are great matchups, but you can also find great matchups in November. You can find them in January. You can find them in February, October, or whenever. The NFL is the NFL viewership-wise, and I've explained this already on this show. Because, Shady, when do NFL games happen every week? Sunday, they happen. There's one on Monday or one on Thursday. And you know that's going to happen happen every single week. The whole week leading up to your team playing. What are we feeling internally? I'm so excited to watch it.
Even that, well, that might be like low management. Like,
yeah, they might sit out.
The NBA is crazy with all this. Like, and all the paywalls now, they even just access the damn games. It's crazy.
Yeah, one of them's gonna be on.
I don't mind that though. I think it's a lazy answer. You know why? Because in football, if that shit was all over the place, they're gonna find it. The football has changed a little bit too, though.
It is. Football's everywhere now.
And we're gonna find it. Like, it's not as convoluted as the NBA.
Because on Sunday, you got most of the games happen.
You got YouTube, all this different stuff, and I'm finding it all.
Yeah.
But the only thing about NBA to that point is it is regional. Like Detroit Pistons, hard to watch.
Yeah.
Magic, they're on like NBC Sports. You know, Orlando.
Yeah. I already said a better one for you though. Out of all these teams, right? The New York Knicks. Now they win a championship, so that might change things up. But are they the most popular team in New York? Are they more popular than the Giants?
Amongst
New Yorkers,
I'd say popular.
Yes.
Because there's two teams.
I don't know. Money. Yeah. Okay. Yo. The Chicago Bulls. Are they more popular than the Bears?
No. Hell no.
Boston Celtics, great winning team. Are they more popular than the Patriots?
No sack.
It might be a conversation.
It's close, but I'm gonna go Patriots. I'm gonna go Patriots on that. Denver Broncos, Denver Nuggets. Easy one.
It's the Broncos. Not even close.
Lakers. I guess this place is
Lakers.
I mean, yeah, I'll get but that one thing it would be the Lakers. The Minnesota Vikings. Easy one.
The 76ers are the Eagles.
That's easy.
It's the Eagles.
Minnesota though.
Minnesota, the Vikings.
The Vikings.
No, the Vikings. The thing is, in the city though.
Seahawks. I guess they don't have a team.
Yeah.
Golden State Warriors or
Niners.
Easy one. And they got championships and all that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, Miami Heat or my Dolphins. It's like,
the Heat more popular. Is this an issue for the NBA moving forward? Because this, I mean, in terms of my childhood, I think your childhood as well, Trey, you're the only somewhat young person. Christmas has been the NBA's day.
Yeah.
That's been like what whenever you got the shoes, whenever I was a kid, you got the LeBron 7s, 8s, the Kobe's, you know what I mean, whatever it was, and then you got to watch Kobe play on TV, you know what I mean, that was a part of the tradition. Now with the NFL starting to add more and more games, I think they first did their like a couple of years ago, or maybe they have like some every now and then.
2 years ago when Beyonce performed.
Yeah, that's when they had like the first big slate.
I forgot that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got Netflix, man, we take it over. We got Netflix and all that. Real quick.
But again, just
LeBron, I think a year ago, 2 years ago, said, hey man, y'all not taking over our day. For you, this LeBron to say that? That mean he thinking about it.
Yeah, it's just, oh no, LeBron had to come out afterwards and said, I looked at the numbers, NFL got it. He said it because it was
always gonna get it. But
to me, it's not a fair fight. Now, respect to what's the league commissioner? Adam Silver. Respect to Adam Silver for putting up a fight because they could have just laid down. Like, remember after what happened last year on Christmas, they could have laid down. NFL owned it. But Adam Silver was like, hey,
this offense is still clicking.
Yeah, but y'all not just going to take Christmas from us. And to put the Sixers versus the Lakers, that's as good as it gets. That's the best.
Yeah. No, I mean, I want both of them. To be honest with you, after introducing the NFL, I don't want one or the other. I want both of them on that day. I just think for the NBA, in terms of like viewership, dipping though as well, I think they need to take more from the NFL model.
I disagree. I want one or the other because if you're going to make me play on Christmas, and Shay, you know this, we play on Thanksgiving. I've had to play on Thanksgiving. I had to play on Thanksgiving in college. Like before that was a normal thing.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make me play on a holiday, I want exclusive window. I don't want to be the Knicks and the Spurs playing at 12, knowing everybody's gonna flip off at 1. I sure as hell don't want to be LeBron playing on Christmas and I gotta compete with the NFL. Like, that's just not, if I gotta play on a holiday, I want the whole world is watching me. Don't have me playing and y'all watching Josh Allen. That's just, but let me go be Missouri and be with my.
To be honest though, I think the NFL is really giving them a pass. Like, yo, I think, I think we're trying to work together. Like, we don't want to keep dominating y'all. If we really want to be that guy, you know what? Hey,
Cowboys Eagles.
Cowboys Eagles. Yeah. Josh Mahomes, you want to, Lamar, you missed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We really trying to do him a favor.
Yeah, they did last year. They had that Lamar.
Taylor Swift.
the Trojans will
free. Man, I'm saying, like, they can really get real wild every year. It could. That's what's crazy.
They're gonna play ball with them, and I think that's fair though. Like it's fair. This is a fair slate. This is a slate that, as a sports fan, are you not excited to have those teams? I'm saying take the athlete like part of it. I mean, that's what's gonna be Thanksgiving.
Yeah, sports fan this is dream. Literally, like put this in my veins.
No, exactly. I cannot wait to watch this. This is gonna be
You're getting Super Bowl. You're getting NBA Finals rematch.
Yes.
You're getting Super Bowl rematch. No, you're getting
NFC champion and AFC championship rematch. Yes.
Then you're getting one of the greatest players of all time versus his former team, LeBron James. Then you're getting maybe the biggest rivalry in football.
I think you're getting two out of the last 3 years Western Conference Finals rematches, and I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago Eastern Conference Finals rematch. That's crazy.
For a fan, they love this, and so I want to talk to you about it. Are you gonna be having like all your different jerseys on, like on the side?
Oh, absolutely. I might as well, bro.
He's gonna have them stacked on top of each other. Just every game that happens, he's taking one jersey.
Y'all seen the video of Gil? When he's going to the game, that's gonna be me. Every bucket, I'm switching jerseys. Absolutely.
Hey, we got about 4,500 of y'all in the chat right now. It's going to be a quick show, so we got to move through all these topics. But do this solid for us. Hit the subscribe button. After y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It pushes us further into the algorithm. We don't ask y'all for much, just for y'all to show that support. Let's read some chats. Y'all know we talk to y'all, not just at y'all. Talk to me.
Incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play.
On a scratch.
And we don't just wait till the end of the show. Game Killer 619 said, Ancho, you need to start the show. Viewer discretion is advised because of the way Care Bear lifts his blanket and shows his big hero 6. Trey, forehead twin.
They call his shirt a blanket. Is crazy.
Yeah, that is
wild. Will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
Anyway, he goes on to say, Michelin Tire mascot, Ghostbusters, marshmallow stomach. Damn. Michelin Tire.
It's not that bad, bro.
Ghostbusters, marshmallow.
To the wideout. And it falls incomplete. It was a great battle in the air.
He can't, bro.
I don't lie. I want to do so bad.
Start of the season, I'll do push-ups.
Now he wants to. Start the season right now. Don't do it like that. Let me keep reading the super chat, man. He said, had me looking like LeBron's face meme, looking up. J-Dog Dumb Nice. Listen, first of all, shout out to J-Dog Dumb Nice. He is a Discord server booster. Acho and Shady have no idea what that means.
Hey, but yeah, real donation right there.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
So shout out to J-Dog Dumb Nice. He said in the super chat, tell me we gonna talk about Shady's biggest fan, Mr. EDP 445 in his documentary.
Fourth down.
No. What? Who is that?
Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Who is that?
Could take it all the way.
What is that?
He's an Eagles fan that's gone viral on YouTube. He's a pedophile.
The defense gets involved in the scoring.
No, that's what he is. No, like he actually is. Yeah. Like he got found out. His name's EDP 445.
It says there's a documentary though.
No, there is a documentary about him being a pedophile.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He said wildest shit I've seen this year, hands down, and also Care Bear Brothers stay out of Acho's comments with foods and balls, man. You wild as hell for that.
Hold on, Acho post something today. 100 calories of celery. 100 calories. You think that celery, that lettuce, that apple, and that shit looks appetizing? No. Yeah. Give me the Skittles, give me those hot Funyuns, and give me that fried chicken sandwich. As long as it's below, everything you listed was below my daily calories. I'm still getting that work regardless.
And was it
14 and a half
half of the
today?
fried chicken sandwich? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wilson V said also, what do y'all think about my Texas Eagles being ranked number 1 and 3 in stack team? Can we I don't want to spend too much time. I know we're trying to get out of here. But to be a Texans and Eagles fan at the same time is absolutely
kind of gross, bro.
Disgusting. He said, I don't know about us being number 1 since the offense has to really go out there and prove it this year. Hashtag Texan Swarm. Hashtag Fly Eagles Fly. That is gross, Wilson. He goes on to say, what's up, guys? I see my good night comment last night. Had the show in shambles. It was supposed to be a joke like, He said it's supposed to be a joke like the trend that happened not too long ago to call your boys at night and get their reaction to you saying good night.
Hey, in case y'all just tuning in today and y'all didn't tune in yesterday, we had a vibrant debate
about
can you say good night? Can a man say good night to another man? And I'll just leave it at that. We will drop the VOD on our YouTube channel later on, but we won't relive it. But that's what the debate was.
Come on, my phone. You getting blocked. Same tonight. Couple more. We got to keep the show moving. Jonathan Fairby said, yo, Shady, name your all-time starting offensive lineup with you as the starting running back.
I think so.
All right, here we go. QB. TD. Shady McCoy running back. Leonard Weaver at fullback.
Okay. 21.
Wide receiver, I'm going Antonio Brown.
Okay.
The slot wide receiver, I'm going slot wide receiver, I'm going.
Should have got greedy for AB in the slot.
AB in the slot?
Yeah.
Okay, AB in the slot. Moss on the outside.
There you go.
And then I'm going to have Deshaun Jackson outside.
Okay.
We're going to have a lot of yards. Quarterback.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm going to go Patrick Mahomes.
Ooh, okay. Crazy.
Yeah, we're going to throw the ball over around.
Okay.
You know.
I like that. It would DJ be crazy.
And then, then from there, tight end, I'm going to go with Travis Kelce. Offensive line, I'm going to go left tackle. I'm going to go Jason Peters.
Yeah, check.
Left guard, I'm going to go
not a scratch.
Larry Allen.
There it is.
Center, I'm going to go Jason Kelce. Right guard, I'm going to go. You know what I like as he be dogging shit? Quentin Nelson. Oh my God. And then right tackle, I'm going to go Trent Williams.
Right. I like that.
Yeah, so I'll probably put Trent on the left. And then last one, then we gotta keep so moving. Jacob Holmes said, hey man, been watching y'all for a minute now, but Acho, you wrong, bro. New England played and beat Denver in the AFC Championship game. Keep thinking it's sweet and disrespecting New England, man. You gonna see #PassNation.
Oh,
we
thinking that the
it's
Bills
Broncos. Yeah, but it was
That's all we got. We gonna show love to New England right now, G. We gonna show love to them right now.
That's all I got in Super Chat. Take it away.
We have to talk about New England and their new wide receiver, Arthur Juan Brown. A.J. Brown has been getting busy. Drake May firing right here back in the end zone. Easy completion, and the viral clip of the day was A.J. Brown absolutely torching Sauce Gardner in a one-on-one rep. Woo-wee! Got him touching earth. A.J. Brown on fire in this with the New England Patriots. Fellas, do you guys expect this to be a career year for one Arthur Juan Brown?
Shady, I think AJ goes nuts. I think AJ probably goes for 13 to 1,500. To me, that's a career year. He had 1,400 before. If you go 13 to 1,500, if you're within 5% of your career high, that's a career year. Seeing what AJ has been doing in practice, one-handed snags, winning on one-on-one reps, looks in phenomenal shape. I do anticipate AJ is going to play as good, if not better, than he's ever played, and I think he's going to be an all-pro, either first or second team. And that receiver all-pro position is stacked, so that's saying something. AJ's a dog. He's always been a dog. He'll always be a dog. Probably the most physically imposing wide receiver in the NFL, a modern-day T.O., if you will. So, to me, AJ is going to go crazy, and the most important thing is Drake May don't really got anybody else to throw the ball to like that. You know what I mean? Hunter Henry, cool, sure, but like AJ is going to probably get Shady 175 targets on that 175, bruh. That's a lot of targets.
It is, but you know, so what, 10 a game? Yeah, 10 a game. Probably get about 170, 175 targets. On that, let me get 112 catches, 120 catches. So, yeah, 10 a game. I can see it. Career.
120 catches.
Yeah, career. I think AJ's going to ball out. I think he's phenomenal. I mean, I like I said before, I was mad when he left. I get into business. I understand. You know, and then Drake May, like, for you to go that far and have a MVP caliber year, go to the Super Bowl, and then have the type of caliber receivers that you need, and then next year you get that, bro, that is great coaching, right? So I do believe A.J. Brown's going to have a fantastic year. And I think he's going to be that piece that they're missing, right? You got to have a go-to guy. He's going to be that go-to guy. I do think he's going to have at least 1,400 yards. Yeah. I think 1,400 yards a year. For sure.
Bro, and if he does that, I can't wait for AJ to ball. Because so many people have been acting like AJ sorry. And there's truly nothing that's frustrating. That is wild. I think in the whole NFL season, the people acting like AJ sorry. So that's the first thing why I can't wait for him to ball. And number two, if AJ balls, imagine how good the Patriots can be. Because their defense is going to be good. I think their running game is going to continue to get better. And Drake May hasn't hit his peak yet. So, bruh, AJ.
What about the quarterback, though? How much better is he going to be having a guy like A.J. Brown out there?
You got a bailout guy.
What? Throw that shit up, man. Stop playing.
No more, no less. Kieran, what you see from AJ?
I see a career year from A.J. Brown. I mean, it's hard not to get excited after seeing that clip of him cooking sauce partner like that. I think it's going to be tougher for the Patriots this year, though. I think him having a career year doesn't mean that the team's going to have tremendous success. And I think that's the real question for me is how good can this Patriots team be coming back with a much harder schedule than what they had last year? Their schedule this year is very, very tough. A.J. Brown, though, I expect to have a career year because he's playing in a system, I think, for the first time in his career with a real MVP caliber passer of the football, if we're being honest. So it'll be interesting. I also think 120 catches, Acho, 120? If he does that, we're talking about a first-team All-Pro type season.
I think 110 to 120. I think AJ's going to get 10 targets a game. I don't think that's a stretch.
Yeah.
You give him 10 targets a game, you're going to land him right at around 170 targets. Now, interestingly with AJ, his catch percentage isn't that high. That's why it might be 110 catches on 170, 175 targets. It's not like he's getting 175 targets and like 150 catches. Like, not CeeDee Lamb-esque. CeeDee Lamb, I think that one season had 190 targets, like 150 catches. No. But AJ is going to go nuts. The question, like you said, and let's pull up their schedule.
Yeah.
The question is just, will it matter? You know what I mean? Like, will all of those yards by AJ Shady, will it actually produce a better season than they had last year?
They have a better offense. And AJ can't control having a better year. I mean, they won the Super Bowl. I don't know how much better you can get other than winning it. But I think the offense, we got to judge AJ Brown's impact. Does the offense better with AJ Brown there?
That's well
and it's going to be better. And the quarterback's going to be better.
Yeah, I think has the home field edge. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Texas Longhorns.
That's great.
Real Sports College Football.
What do you expect? Switch to Verizon and get iPhone 17 Pro with the latest iPhone every year, all for $80 a month.
Shady, I actually agree with that. I think that's what they're going to need coming into the season, too. I think the defensive team that we saw the Patriots beat last year is going to be kind of hard to replicate, given their schedule. They play some offensive juggernauts this year. They're going to play the Bills twice like they always do. They're playing Chicago. They're going to be playing Green Bay. They're going to be playing Detroit. They're going to be playing the Chargers, who I expect to have a better defense. Maybe Minnesota, a better offense this year. Kansas City, maybe a better offense this year. Should be a better offense. They play some offensive juggernauts, and I think those low-scoring games that the Patriots were winning last year are not going to be the case. Drake May, if this team is going to be good, has to play MVP caliber again.
But here's my thing, bro. Shady, this might blow your mind. They had the number 2 offense in points last year, number 3 in yards.
It's crazy.
How much better can they
I
get?
don't believe in that bullshit. I'm just saying, like, I watched the games. I didn't see that. Who was it? Who was
Drake May, I think, threw for 4,400. So, like, Drake somehow, some way went crazy. The two running backs, they did well. Now their schedule was just
Their schedule 33 on Miami, 42 on Carolina, 25 on New Orleans, 31 on Tennessee, 32 on Cleveland, like 33 on the Giants. They played
that this year.
They played, I think, 5 out of the bottom 7 defenses in the entire league last year during the stretch.
And it's bottom 7 teams.
Yeah, no, they play horrible teams.
You know what I mean?
Vegas, Miami,
Tennessee.
New Orleans, Tennessee, Cleveland. Even Atlanta won the playoff team. The Jets, the Bengals, the Giants. They played the worst defenses in the entire league.
Yeah.
So and not to discredit him, he still had an amazing season. He's going to need those points and those performances this year against teams that maybe aren't they don't have the strongest defensive schedule. But the teams that they're playing this year are going to put up
pull up their schedule this year. Yeah, I just saw something that I need to fact check when I look at their schedule this year. So when you think about their schedule this year,
the quarterback is feeling that.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because there aren't crazy defenses. Seahawks, crazy defense.
That's it. That's
Chargers should have a good one, but I'm not sure with McDonald. I forget, is Jacksonville decent?
Jacksonville got a decent
defense.
Jesse Mitchell.
But like
Minnesota's got a good defense.
You know what I mean? Like defenses. Like,
So they play Seattle week 1.
Yeah.
After that, I don't think they play a top 5 defensive unit until they get to Minnesota week 14.
And, bro, Minnesota typically, they force turnovers. But Minnesota's defense isn't usually like, they just don't fancy it.
They were top Chicago, too, though. They take them all the way, but their defense is not really
They easy to play. No, they do so much stuff, double late blitzes and all that. I think Minnesota will give you yards, but they finna take that ball away, bro. And they finna sack you.
Minnesota last year, I think they were like number 7 in points per game. They were top 5. I think it might have been number 3 in yards per game last year. But the thing is, like you said, it's going to be an offensive team. Like sorry, if they're going to go 14, 13 wins through the schedule and have a Super Bowl caliber team like they had last year, they're going to have to put up a lot of
now, Shady, where I might disagree with you slightly, you said, AJ can't control X, Y, and Z when he's Super Bowl in there, and you're right. But you don't trade, I think, a first-round pick. They trade first or second for AJ.
For AJ Brown, they traded a second.
You don't trade a second-round pick for a guy when you just went to the Super Bowl to not.
I'm sorry, it was a 28 first and a 27
yeah, like, you don't trade a first to not go back to that draw. Like, I don't recall what Andy and Howie and them, Andy traded for T.O. But, like, when you acquire T.O., and obviously T.O. got hurt during the run, you're trading for A.J. Brown to go back to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I think, but it's more than that. It's what are we missing? Yeah. We're missing a dominant number 1 receiver, right? And they got that to help the offense out. But I just know how hard this thing is to go back to the Super Bowl. It's hard as hell to do. And then now you're asking them to win it, to be better. They have a great year and they get to the Super Bowl and this thing will work out because it is a Super Bowl. It's hard to do. Guys have to be healthy. There's just so much stuff that has to go into them winning. So I just think for A.J. Brown, go there and be yourself. Go for the dominant control. Yeah, and that's what he does best. Incredibly well.
They ended up giving up a second for that pick. You want to keep going?
My Blazer 15 said Acho. Guys, just for Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett alone versus the quote Super Bowl champs is worth saying. Basketball, what? Go Pack, go! Tackle Talks 97 said, I know y'all had the draft already. Can I be an undrafted free agent? Listen, the Speak Easy Draft Part 2 soon come. Okay, Acho said he wants it done before the next season. It's on the way. Jerome Bush said this is by far the best receiving core Kyler has ever had, not including the fact we got a dog in Jawan Jennings. Shady wasn't impressed or right about Super Bowl champ Sam Darnold. Shady.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Tom China says, since y'all be joking on each other, Trey, if Care Bear was 180 pounds, do you think he would be different? And Care Bear, if Trey was 6'3", how would he be different? Hashtag wrong post that week 1 parlay. If Care Bear was 180, do I think he would be different? Nah, not really.
I'd be scrawny if I was 180.
Yeah. 6'3", you be a
Longhorns will use the first
timeout. You be obnoxious.
Yeah, really?
Very obnoxious. You be walking around singing and stuff. Like, you be
that's crazy. Don't think he's Fabio.
That's crazy. That is wild, actually. Bradley Matthew, 23-35. God knows humble me. Hey, fellas, Acho and Shady, who are players in high school or college you played with or against that could have made the league but didn't because of injuries, drug use, or some other factor?
Looking for the
my best answer is Sergio Kendall. Sergio Kendall was
Shady. What?
What's wrong? Yeah, I know. He played the pros.
He got messed up.
Serge was 6'4", 225 out of high school, 5-star running back, 5-star linebacker, phenomenal in college. Gets drafted to the Ravens, falls down a flight of stairs after the draft before camp, fractures his skull. And then,
he got messed up.
That's what happened. I don't think that's he was a second-round pick, so they still tried to do something. It was,
he never really got to play.
And I ain't gonna say anything bad because he did go to Texas, and they have a lot of 5-stars that don't have no injuries like that.
It's Townsend.
Was good.
Tackle was made. It's a short
him and
the marker.
People say Serge was better. Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
He was cool.
Yeah.
He went like
He was an All-Pro, Hall of Fame or nothing like that.
Well, I mean, don't go that far.
They come to the line.
He's good, though.
We all coming out now. Down, but needing this.
Who can I say?
Right
a player that should have been in the pros or been like a star.
Yeah,
but maybe ran into drugs or legal issues or just injuries, something like that. And it's my play
or got shot.
High school. High school
situations. This pass rush is too good, and here more evidence of that. They get pressure,
this dude named Elijah Fields,
and now it's fourth down.
A safety about 6'3".
Pressure's on.
Physical, fast, on the hands.
Great defensive play on
he went to Pitt with me. He was still in the streets. He from the hood. He just was a good kid though, but just couldn't leave the streets alone.
Yeah.
But he was nice.
He played in Pitt?
Yeah, he played in Pitt. He was suspended. We joined smoke weed and busted. But I would say this though, he was so good. Like they kept him in schools because he was good, but he was really, really wild. Good kid. Just couldn't do it.
Them stories be the craziest.
Yeah.
Everybody got them.
Yeah, NFL player. I don't know the NFL cats.
No fucking way.
Not a scratch.
Oh my God.
What'd you expect? Switch to Verizon. Get one line on the Simplicity plan and iPhone 17 Pro today. And the latest iPhone every year. All for just $80 a month.
I don't think it really happens in the league.
Oh,